Hey guys, constantly back with part 2 of Clantanemo Bay vs Greenwich Auto, our Week 10 CWL matchup. This one's going to be just solely Town Hall 9s. So it was an all-around, overall best performance I've seen from Clantanemo Bay. So if you missed the first video, definitely go check it out. It's a ton of 10, 11 action. We had some 10v11. I put one dip in there, and as well as some 10v10, 4 10v10s actually. So huge war by Clantanemo Bay's 10 and 11 game. So we will hop in here on the 9s. We will first get into who got 6-packs and whatnot. See how some people did. We had a ton of high 90s, which was really unfortunate, but very easy to clean up as well. So Drizzy Drake almost had the 6-pack there, but got the 99% on his first raid, and then came in with a fresh 3 on the next. So almost had a fresh 6-pack, just got a little unlucky there. I do also want to point out a lot of the people that had didn't get a 6-pack was kind of because they were scouting on one hit. But anyway, Blake almost had another 6-pack, but just got 99% as well. Cash Out Cruz, I know he wanted to, or he was hyped up about this, but 3rd war in a row for Cash Out Cruz for his 6-pack. Frenzy, good stuff, Cash Out Cruz. Keep up the good work. Keep that fire burning, bud. DLT with a 6-pack. Awesome war to you. You are definitely a repeat offender of the 6-pack. Mac got a little unlucky on his second one, but definitely smashed his first, which is going to be featured on this raid. Lex is well going to be featured. Just missed the 6-pack. Got a 99 on his first raid and another 100%. Alrighty, Pew Pew, nice 6-pack, bud. Actually, really interesting attacks. You are featured as well in this. And then myself. So then we will hop into the first raid. And the first raid is going to be me, but I can't take the credit. Rob or Grass Muffin, our fearless leader, playing this one out and just disconnected. So unfortunate for him, but I hit pretty early, so we cleaned this up. I think it might have been our second raid of the war. All right, so we're going to come at this with a Stone Hobo. I'm going to lure the CC with the second Golem. I have 13 Wizards in the bag, so I'm going to get a big funnel down here. And then I'm going to jump between this Archer Tower and where the Wizard Tower was. Got to get the buildings on the left cleared so the King and the Bowlers walk inside the base, as they are now. Once this Archer Tower goes down, the Bowlers will redirect. Got a poison down for the Queen here. Bowlers are going to take her out with ease. Got a ton of Wizards working on the left. And because this base is kind of just like sectioned out with these long compartments just all across the base, you really only need one jump and you literally get through almost the entire base. So Golem's up here tripping bombs. Bowler's taking a bunch of buildings out with the bounces. I still have both abilities. Just pop the King now. And the Bowlers are going to start taking out some of the Tesla farm as well with the Queen with the ability. I'm going to take out the enemy King here, and I'm going to start the Hogs. I have 2 heals in the bag for not very many point defense left, especially ones that aren't being tanked already. So I was going to swag both heals, but I didn't want to fail and look like a douchebag and swag 2 heals, or try to swag 2 heals and end up failing. So I had a ton of cleanup down. I'm going to take out this last mortar here, and then the Hogs are going to start on the cleanup as well. Had the Queen ability throughout the entire raid. I had the early swag just because I knew I didn't need it at that point. But just a ton of Wizards up, ton of cleanup troops going through. And that was basically that. Kind of ripped that base pretty quick. All right, the next raid we're going to look at is going to be Mac Daddy going in here. Awesome war to McGrew, or Mac Daddy. Original account was McGruber, and that's what I know him by. So he's going to come in here with his Quad Quake Lalo, which he loves doing, the Shattered, and it's going to have bowlers. So the Shattered Gobo Lalo. Going to get a big funnel down here. He's going to Quake right around that clan castle, and it's going to open up pretty much the entire base for him. He's going to poison this Baby Drag and some of those other clan castle troops. Everything's going in here fairly easy. He's got everything moving through, bowlers and rage, just taking out a ton of buildings. Queen's actually going to step up here and take out the enemy queen. Maybe the bowlers get it done. Yeah, bowlers look like they got that done without the queen's help at all. But as you can see, oops, I meant to hit pause. The only air defense left is 1, and he has 3 air defenses, and he has his queen up, still full health. He's got his king, still doing work down there. Bowlers still up in the core, and now he starts his Lalo. So just a ton of value for that kill squad to where you don't really need spells or too many spells for the loon deployment anyway. So Queen's going to come up top here and take out the rest of those buildings while the loons are going to close off on the last air defense as well as the last defenses up here. And he's got some loons in the bag there to help clean up. Got 3 in the bag actually. And he's going to place those down at the bottom there. One gets dragged up because there's a Troll Tesla up there. But he's going to drop 1 loon on it and start his cleanup early. And as you can see in the scroll bar, only got a nice heal to swag right on the enemy CC, which he's going to do with style here. Loon's cleaning up all this bottom trash as well, and everything's going to kind of converge on these last buildings here. We'll hit ×4. And a good old swag on the CC. Got to make sure that CC is healed up. Alrighty. The next raid we are going to get into is going to be 21, I believe. Yep. And that is going to be Cash Out Cruise. Alrighty. He's going to come at this with a raid that we've been doing quite a bit. Any base that's kind of leaves out this CC and Queen and kind of has air defenses like laid out pretty well for Laloon, don't run them, guys. This attack's gonna be done every time on you, and Cash Out Cruise is the one to do it as of recently. Alrighty, so he's gonna take out the enemy CC here as well as the enemy Queen. Barbs are going to get her down as well as the king. And then he's just going to pick up some extra buildings here as a plus. Honestly, doesn't need them. And then he's going to start his Lalo as well. Loon's coming through here. He's got his first hound down on that first air defense. He's going to start hasting his loons through. Got a sweeper he's got to deal with for a second here. But I believe they get out of the way of the path. Yep. And then his loons are going to target that second air defense or third air defense fairly easy. He's got some targeted loons as well on the back end, as well as a hound in the bag that he has not used. Has a full hound up on that last air defense. Got a big old group of loons cleared out a path, so they all start going into this wizard tower. That hound's got to get up front and start tanking for all this point defense, which it does. And it will start, it'll pop actually and help with the cleanup a little bit. Actually, not too much. But he does have a hound in the bag that he basically swags just a tank on that Tesla while his loons are finishing off on these last defenses. But that base is pretty much wrecked at this point. He's got cleanup up top. He's got cleanup down low. And that's a 3-star. We'll hit ×4 here. Awesome stuff. Massive raid. Awesome stuff, Cash Out Cruise. I actually missed a raid. I believe 19 pickles. Yep. This was a beautiful attack that he did. It was a queen walk, suicide, Valks, and king to get the queen. And then he kind of like mass hogs it almost, or just kind of picks off the rest of the base with hogs. So he's going to start his queen up top here, and he wants to break her in on that wall, which he does fairly easy. After the town hall goes down, she's got nowhere to go but left and into that compartment. And she's going to walk down this entire walkway and take out a lot of defenses here. Very high targeted or high DPS with that Expo. That's going to get taken out. Some Teslas. He's going to take out some point defense as well. Going to take out, honestly, a third of this base just with the walk. Alrighty, so had a little wall breaker fail over there. There was a wall bomb in front of the queen. He's got 3 Teslas out of the way already with that queen walk. And then his king's going to take out the enemy queen here, which is all he really needed. And he's going to get an extra archer tower through it. Now he's going to pull his CC here with his queen. I'll zoom out a little bit just because when he takes out this enemy CC, he starts his hogs fairly soon after that. Queen's going to start beating through a wall. And loon or hog deployment's going to come in pretty soon here. Still has a rage and 2 heals in the bag. Here comes the hogs. Just going to collapse on these defenses all around here. Going to heal through that first giant bomb. Going to poison that king so they don't take too much damage. And then he's going to kind of collapse on the rest of these defenses. The wizard tower could have caused him a little trouble, but he's going to heal through the last wizard tower over here. Just has a ton of hogs up still. And eats some to spring traps, so it looks like he doesn't crush it as much as he really did. But those max hogs in the CC, look, you can see some of them still in this group. They stay up the entire raid. They are huge at Town Hall 9 for sure. And they're just going to clean up the rest of this. We'll hit ×4 because it is all cleanup. Awesome stuff, Pickles. And I love different raids. You know, you kind of see too many of the same attacks, so it's really good to see something different. Alrighty, and the next hit we are going to look at is going to be Pew Pew. Alright, so he's going to start his queen up top here. And what he's going to do is he's going to walk her to 3 o'clock. He's got a wizard helping funnel up top there. Going to go down, but he's going to drop another one just to make sure she doesn't walk to that mortar to the left. And then she's going to walk down to the air defense in the town hall. Going to lure that CC. Nice double poison there. Probably could have snuck away with 1, but no worries. It doesn't really matter at this point. He knows he can get to that queen with no trouble. All right, so he's going to start his golems down over by 10 o'clock. Get his wall breakers in there. He's going to wall break in right on that archer tower. A beautiful funnel. The entire right side's funneled. The entire left side is funneled. And they got nowhere to go but right down that core. Try to be sneaky there and leave a wall piece hidden behind that archer tower. But it honestly just gets the golem deeper and faster. I know girls like that, so Pew Pew does too. Got a lot deeper and a lot faster real quick. And that king is going to get through there and take out that wizard tower. His kill squad just gets so far through this base. Probably could have swagged those hogs on the back end, honestly. Didn't really need them at all. But he definitely is going to have a ton of cleanup to swag here. Just has so many hogs up. Queen's still up, full health. King's still up, Bowler's still up. Yeah, I think he's got a golem in there too, or golemites. Awesome stuff to pew pew. Great raid, bud. And we will continue on to the next one. I'll make sure I don't forget any. All right, the next hit we are going to do is Lex. Alrighty. And Lex is going to come here with a Stoned Hobo. Going to get a really nice big funnel down to make sure everything walks or goes right to the core, right, and takes the jump that he places. Make sure none of those bowlers walk or anything like that. Gets a really wide funnel. And because the Wizards take out this air defense and the Queen, they have nowhere to go but this gold storage next. So the bowlers and the King come down late, which is good. You want to drop your King late if you can, especially if the funnel is well enough. That way your King doesn't run in front of your golems, which he so often does like an idiot, and dies from all the point defense because he's not being tanked for him. So pops the King full as he hits the Queen, which just saves him up for so much longer in this raid. Doesn't start getting targeted till the back end. And then the Queen still full health with ability. Queen's a lot better at once you get her into the core, she does a lot more than the Queen does, or the King does. But anyway, he's got a heal in the bag. At this point, he knows he doesn't need it. He's the last Archer Tower is being tanked by the Golem, and that's that. He's got a poison to swag, he's got a heal to swag, and he's just got a ton of cleanup. And he didn't use the Queen ability. Swagging the Queen ability, basically. Gonna swag that heal and poison. Didn't do the sunny side up, which I'm a little disappointed right on the CC. But no worries. Still an awesome raid and beautiful attack, bud. So that's going to be it for the second part of this video for the Week 10 Grand Witch Auto CWL match. The Town Hall 9 special. But shout out to Grand Witch Auto. I know you guys had a tough war, but I know you guys are still an awesome opponent. And I hope you guys kind of continue to do well through the rest of your season. And kind of bounce back. I know at the beginning you guys started really hot. So I hope you guys relight that fire. And Clantanemo Bay, I hope we continue the fire that we're on and continue to start or continue to roll clans. So awesome performance by us, and that is going to do it for this video. Catch you in the next one, guys.